Hey, what's going on in your world? Tonight we are gonna putz around on the bus a little bit and see if we can't improve the bunk bed situation a little bit. So fall is really catching up to us here. It is about 7 o'clock and you can look back there. We're looking at twilight already. Up here in the north, we lose our daylight quick as the days are starting to get shorter. We do have some fall colors showing up, but anyway, enough about that. Let's show you what I'm thinking about doing tonight. All right, so you've probably seen in a number of our videos, we've got a little leftover. You can see the loo on there, and same over here. I think we used to have these little trim pieces up there, but they're not up there at the moment. And on our last trip that we took, we actually put these little pieces in here to mount a curtain rod that spanned this, and I'll let you know it did not hold up very well. So we need to take those out, and let me show you what we're planning to do here. Okay, I got this little trim piece here, and the plan is that this goes, well, really this piece ends up at the ceiling here. It's just tough to do with one hand. I already have holes pre-drilled in here. That ends up touching the ceiling, and then that's where the screws go. And the purpose of that would be just to act as a trim piece up here. And remember, we got these wires here. This is actually for an LED strip. That's what this switch here controls. So we can add lights to the bunk beds, this piece of trim, and what that will do is we can get a slide track that can go on the back side of this for curtains, and that should not bend or break, obviously, because it's screwed into the ceiling. And we've got a couple other things we might also change as time permits, but it's probably not going to happen on this one. So I figure step one, let's remove the old supports for the curtain rods, get the new trim pieces up, and then get the supports up as well, and we'll go from there. And then we'll get some lights on, and I don't know, we're just gonna putz on it, and you're gonna come along. So all right, so I've got these ready to go. I ended up putting some nails in there. There used to be staples, but that wasn't working very well. But before, so you see when I put that up there, that'll look pretty nice. But I want to get, while I have the slack, I want to put some spade connectors on here. So I've got these here, so I'm going to put those on. I'll do that to this side as well, and take care of that. Then I'll pound these in and see where we're at. All right, so we got that wire up there. That's on there pretty secure. I don't have it. I guess I could have one right there. I can do that later though. But it's tough to pound nails into this part of the wall because it's just 1/8 luan, and there's a 2x3 here. There's a 2x3 over there, and then there's just some cross members back through here. But here's pretty hollow. So on to this one over here now. Okay, you can see I got both of those up there. Wires are, I have my ends on, and I got one of these up. That's not going anywhere. We'll put that on a t-shirt. That's not going anywhere, right? Put the other one on there. I did have to trim them a little bit because I mismeasured or something. I don't know. So I'll get that one on, get some lights on. Yeah, we'll see. All right, you want to see something illuminating? Yeah, how's that, huh? Looks nice. That'll look real nice in there, with the curtain in there. Wow. So I think I like how that's looking. And I didn't go all the way back there because, well, I don't know reasons. This is just the adhesive. Here, I'll turn this off so you can see it. Well, it's tough to see exactly what's going on there, but it's just the adhesive right up against the vinyl here. And I would say this is one reason why I really like the vinyl. It's easy to clean and this stuff sticks to it, and you can even peel it off. No big deal. It's not like paint or whatever. I think that was, once again, a really good move. So, yeah, I like where this is going. So I think I'm gonna do the other side, and actually it's getting a little dark out now, and then I think I might be done. No, maybe not. One of the other things I need to do is I need to debug this side. I don't know, maybe I won't do that tonight. But there's, the power isn't working here anymore. I don't know why. The only access I have is on the back side of this pocket door, which I can take out and get a little, there's a little sliver of space in there. Not much. But I might pull that out and see if there's just a loose connection in there or what. I'm pretty sure the way I ran it, the power runs on the back side of this, in the utility channel down here, and then I ran a line over here. But the power doesn't work here or here. It has, so I think it's just a loose connection or something. I don't know, is it working down here? No. Oh, okay, so now this is weird. That one does. That works on that one, but that does not work there. Weird. All right, this is looking much better on this side. As you can see, this is working again. That is even working again. Levi will be thrilled with that. This is his bunk. What it ended up being was the spade connectors on this are not all that great. And I think I've got a loose, I might have a loose, I don't know what you call it, like a splice connector. I think I got it, but I'm not sure. I just squished them down with my pliers here and wrapped it with some more electrical tape. If I was to do it over again, I would make sure that I can get to my main connections through this hole. I don't know that I can right now. Worst case scenario, I think I could probably cut a hole behind this and get at it. Speaking of, at some point, I think we're going to rework these a little bit. Levi's been saying that, because he's a big boy now, he's about as big as me, that this takes up too much room in his bunk. And I think he might be right. So that might have to change at some point, probably sooner than later. Here's something else. On our trip, it was our trip out west, we mounted this in here. You put a monitor in there, and he actually brought his whole computer. And so he kind of had his own little entertainment system back here. And I installed a little vent for him here to keep him cool, so he could just kind of hide away in here like a teenager likes to do. Anyway, I should be able to get the ones down here done without too much trouble. I'm going to do that real quick, and I might call it a night on this project. Boy, just having those two cleaned up right there looks so much nicer. Look at this. Like, you know, coming in, looking at this, it looks way more finished. Doesn't look like, oh, you're still working on stuff, right? Try and get rid of as many of those areas where I've got exposed wires. Bus conversion is never done. Boy, you know what's interesting is on camera, those lights almost look green. They're definitely a different color than those. But to my eye, they look just fine. That's wild. Anyway, as you can tell, we finally have light in these bunks here. My girls are gonna love that down here. Sometimes they like to play down here or color or whatever. So that's working real good. I'm really happy about that. One of the other things I wanted to mention was I put this up just kind of to mock it up. One of the things I'm thinking about doing is putting up some kind of board there and probably down there, and then another little one right here and right here for both, because what ends up happening invariably is blankets or pillows or stuff every morning when we get up. Every morning this is just filled with stuff. There's usually at least 1 or 2 blankets, a number of pillows, shoes, all kinds of stuff, because it all falls down. So I'm thinking if we did that, that would, you know, the boys could put some shoes there. And actually, you can see, let's move that. You can see, well, what if we took this shelf, right, and we pushed it back in to give them a little bit more room, especially up here where their shoulders are, and then push that back here where their feet are. You don't need all this space here, right? So that's something I'm thinking about, is maybe trying to rework this end, and that's why I didn't have the lights extend all the way over as well. So I think that's about all I have. So that's about it for tonight. I hope you're doing well where you're at. We're having a great time working on the bus. You know, I really encourage you, if you're out there working on your own bus conversion, just keep going at it, one small little thing at a time, and make changes along the way. Here's one right here. See that? Oh, I cut that one out. I modified this cabinet 30 minutes before we left for Corpus Christi this spring. And someday, maybe soon, I'm going to rework that cabinet. But it's always a challenge. Always, there's something always that you got to be working on. So don't get discouraged. Keep working. And if you like what we're doing, give it a thumbs way up and a subscribe. Click the little button. And if you got any questions, comments, suggestions, leave them in the comments down there. We love reading those. Really, Jen likes it. I like it. It kind of keeps us motivated to keep creating more content. So we love hearing from you. So that's about everything. Bye.